Good evening once more. It's a great day. A good forget to back. A Saturday to meet this now the interval between let the fix this camera more steady. This now the interval between Friday and Sunday. You know, the Muslims they go mosques on Friday, and the Christians they on a bound for go church tomorrow. So Saturday, even though I want to take this a day off, but I want to take this opportunity for discuss certain thing about religion. Very serious, but I hope say for only, and I emphasize on this, open-minded individuals them only. I need to try for deviate you or divert you from your religion, because me not Muslim, you know. You can still stick with Usa you there and you continue your practice. This would just to try for open the horizon or the brain, you know, for expand more. Based on several teachings them, what they be done the we quoted in the Bible and the Quran. And I want to emphasize again, me not to a prophet per se, you know, I don't feel like say I'm different from you, me not just another human. So I'm not going to make you classify this in any other way or angle. You know? Not just a young man, they try to share ideas them. Just a young man, they try to share ideas them. You know? I emphasize in this, I say, I'm religious in my own way. And one thing about religion, I want to make you understand, or not just religion, anything about life for more time I want to understand or learn. You for always they ask question. You for always they try to get new idea, new concept. You not for satisfy with what you don't know. So many people in there, what's in the Bible or the Quran don't tell them, they're very content. And that's not a religion. You need to follow Allah in word. Because Allah will make you continue for seeker. Let you seek in face. So today, I bound for discuss small about the creation of man, how man created, and what's in the biblical and the Quran also don't depict to it, stating that now because of the forbidden apple, whom Adam and Eve eat, now that make Allah curse man and Satan, and we begin facing struggles there. Well, today to my own hypothetical view, I'm not here again for disrespect the church or the mosques. You know, but I want to talk to my own people then. Would I be able to become enlightened? Or would I be able to see clear with what in mostly they say to us today? And this now the journey, we're going to be many more to come. It just starts now with some of the gospels there. Now so I go and put on. Because in the ancient time, or in those days, you know, when the word really begin to go out, don't not be the same be the Quran or the Bible. Let me say the gospel. The word of God, the word of Allah. You know? So let me continue. The creation of man. And I want to quote that part they wouldn't say, now the apple, now it make man sin. That's wrong. Then two religions they are, the church and the mosques. You know, the Christianity and the Muslims, they don't mislead we on this topic. But the Muslims, they try for find way for go back in the right direction. And I will give you examples. You know, the creation of man, yes, God creates man. And I want it's other nails because it's a deep topic, and this going for continue in other episodes. So man go wonder, if na Adam or Eve no more Allah first creates before the curse come. So that means na Adam and Eve sleep together, then born pikin, and then pikin and they maybe begin sleep together and born other pikin them, say they become populated. I don't know if some of you are then thinking that they don't cross on their mind. If na then two sets of Motamani and no more God creates or God be creates other type of people then. Well, I want to tell you I say, don't pull that out of the way. God not sinful for just create Adam and Eve and expect man for multiply. Because he knows in our sin. So now I make in we recent cultural tradition, you know, a unethical that you see a brother and a sister sleep together. Or a brother or a cousin even though that's they take place in some cultural marriages them. But anything inside the blood, the same blood they flow, una not for connect to marriages them. But that's the affect we as a whole. Now let we continue. The sun don't they eats me. But no say now Allah 90 points the fire up at me. It's a good job, But slowly we continue. So for clear than day, God creates all types of people them, or Allah creates all types of people them. The Asians them, the blacks them, the Puerto Ricans them, the Europeans, they name it. It creates different sets of people them and place them in different regions them for them to multiply. But I can attest and accept say the first mankind who Allah creates now be Adam and Eve. So after this creation, now what's in mislead Adam and Eve? What's in really mislead Adam and Eve? Now this forbidden apple, well, I want to tell you I say no. Not to this forbidden apple. Now something what me and you they see every day, what we don't encounter with, what much man on they use for fool we, sometimes use it against we for harm we. It's all about magic. Now magic spell, now he mislead Adam and Eve. Satan be able to confuse them. Again, what are Satan? The Quran and the church always they say the serpent's not the snake. Where some religion, some place and there are some religious people in this world. They don't look at the snake as something bad. They look at a snake as something also they can celebrate. As so man can also celebrate a lion and the rest. So again, the church make this specific, creature, the snake, sinful to mankind. So the moment where you see the snake, you only think of the negative things. This na satanic thing. This na evil. This na, not to God in creation or God be don't, cause this. All this now what's in the Bible preach to you for let you believe. Or what's in the Quran don't make you believe. But the real serpents now make the Quran, they try to go back to them words them. But then they tell you now, the Quran always they emphasize say the real serpents na mankind. What's in make you a serpent? This your tongue. Now this the Quran they preach. They say your tongue are the most poisonous and the most evilest thing what God puts by you. Because I can make you and I can spoil you. And the things that way they come up are these sinful mouths, it can be dangerous. Now in the kill, now in the do beaucoup things them. So then they show you say the Quran, yes, they don't accept that concept, say, but they try to divert for teaching the right way. Now let me continue. Not to the apple again, for that make una understand this clear. They rebel. Satan come, he convince them. They say, God they under, it don't make, the earth, it don't give now. And they tell what Allah make the earth. Everything be there under man. Even the lions there, the largest animals them, they not be the harm mortal man. They'll all be friendly with mortal man. Because mortal man and I not be open to sin. All them things say God be don't forbid. The only thing what Allah be sick from them mortal man here is say, una continue for seek me face. Una continue for worship me. Una continue for praise me. Well, through that process there, Satan, he always go visit. He always they don't. He don't they admire and jealousy there, wait, he don't get for man. So what he do? He begin fool man with magic. He begin to show man different tricks them. They disappear, they turn to different things them. They talk say, now when you rebel from Allah, now you back go obtain and can power there. A fool man. Nothing they may show with the apple or the tree. If you don't ever dinner this world, whatever you don't say, Allah be don't forbidden. With common sense, that tell you, Allah make everything at this dunya for the man inhabit and control for the betterness of man. So how Allah go put something poisonous? Now the place where don't put man for go dwell in peace. Say this a poisonous form. I don't think say God go set you up so. I don't think say Allah go set you up so. So again, man starts for rebel. And I go make una understand what's in take place eventually when man begin rebel. When man begin rebel, Satan will begin to accomplish what he wants. God can place a curse on him. He said from now, yes, you go become open. You go be exposed to all sin. Now you go begin to worry about your safety, your security. You go realizing that you're naked. Those days when God creates them, man and woman can see themselves naked. Nothing that they erect. Because the divine work by Allah every day. Past there also be need for connect. But after this coursework Allah don't place for them, believe me, man, the sin just added. All man wants, all man effects for your own. So man and begin learn for being independent. The eye become open and exposed. So what's in begin take place doing in tempting? While now man don't become lost, and when man become lost, I make you understand, see, God make man become lost of everything, even the knowledge of Allah. Even the bossy way make them, Allah make them forget standing. Allah make them forget all things. And what thing Allah be tell them? So when I go for fair way, for seek me face again, before I able to come back to my kingdom. When I get for fair way, for seek me face again, for able to come back to my kingdom. So one man be done lost. One man be done lost. All man they in defiance or in defense based on security, protection, food, begin to fight for territories them, then begin to multiply. What's that religion really start? The secret way where religion really starts, the act of sinful act. The sinful ways them, all people them they practice. Then be just think say for make sacrifices them, bunch of sacrifices them, then be able to seek Allah. Because one man be done lost, think man not be even know it, would I make Allah? But what's in begin to amuse man? What's in begin to make man begin think? Because man a creature where they think. They begin look at the sky. Sometimes see the rain, the animals them. All what say Allah be don't create is you don't realize say, that thing that not just can't take place around me for nothing. They begin to realize say there is a divine source or a divine way. And Satan be still among them. But while they be lost, he not come near them for inspire them or make them know say, Allah there. He back away from them. Because if he don't confuse them, in back, Allah be don't place curse on them. But there was a different type of curse Allah placed for man and Satan. Satan didn't get a permanent curse. But man and get, salvation. If you find your way to Allah, Allah accepts you. You make it to the kingdom of heaven. So again, man confused. Man still they try for seek Allah. They try for seek Allah in face. They do all kinds of sacrifice. They do all kinds of things. Some then they pray or they worship, connection no they come, connection no the day. Because the way how they go about things, it be wrong. And this continue for a long time being. Till man starts for beginning reason. Man begin a reason. What's he make the reasons the woman starts to actualize benefits, man? We make religion explode. Because there was a time religion not be too fancy. Not all man be they practice, religion. That be the basic way, what people them get then devilish acts for make sacrifice and so forth. Even with Moses, Abraham, what they say Allah command them for they sacrifice in Pekin. All landing are just concepts for they believe say man be get mine for do some of them things there. Get mine sacrifice your entire family for seek Allah in face. Because man be lost. So man continue with this habitual thing with all types of sacrifice until man realize say not only sacrifice therefore make we get Allah in attention. Not only wickedness therefore make we get Allah in attention. Man begin to realize in the act of the good deeds them for be a good human, for begin to seek Allah in prayers, now ain't go lead you to salvation. Allah not be one to put demand for they say, you need for do this, for cancel me. They say seek me face, they say worship me. From the beginning of that Allah be don't tell them that the garden where he make man, Adam and Eve. So they able to find their way back. So once they begin find their way back, some they begin find their way back doing the process. Now we get all the other prophets away until they kill Christ. And Christ now he can really make sure say he hits the baton. May they not say, you don't need for do anything for making a heaven. You just need for pray and worship Allah. So the Messiah they come in different fold, in different ways them. And man, the awareness so man gets, now in save we up to now. But still the wickedness continue. It still persists. And this we tongue, now in the lead we no, na hell. We still a sing every day. And this magic spell, the juju, the voodoo, even the white man gets the own way, the own witchcraft in those days. Men on island by you, all man begets the own ancient way for do things them. You know, and that'd be the most sinful thing in those days. So it be simple, it be simple. It be simple. Man always the rebel. And even when man rebel, up to now, so many there still the rebel. The moment when he begin a smart, man go forget himself, he want to be God. He want to begin to feel like God. Even the richest man, and sometimes in some of the other countries, in Saudi Arabia, whatsoever, the moment when they become multi-millionaires, it's like, you know, what man in life, now nothing. You belong to them. They feel supreme. And if they belong in certain religion, that religion they also raise them up. They lift them up. So man always defects for be Allah or God. I make you believe this. Not to all man they can for serve. Because that pastor where they preach to you, saying okay, go don't preach to you, say, and they forget say, now the word of God they preach to you, they go begin to take credit for yourself. They think they're special. Same thing with the imams them. So again, the awareness of with nakedness, the awareness of nature in the wild, the awareness for with safety and with security, all these begin to make we contemplate about the creation of man after we become lost. And what's again don't happen? Woman lost up to now. You know, what's again? The religion saying gets different concepts. The church get the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, or whatsoever. The Quran just gets Allah, only one God. Only one. But the church get three. Even the three what they be used for represent, so don't begin to divert from that. They make the Bible always the change. They always they rewrite the Bible. Always from the Old Testament or the to the New Testament or whatsoever. You also get different church the way they come up with their own, Bible, the Book of Mormon or whatsoever, etc. The Bible say enormous. The prophets say enormous. The one way they fool the masses they enormous. And at this again, Christ be talk. He say many then go come, with my name in vain and go use my name for convey the message, but they do it in vain. Because not to the word that they go with. That they capitalize by the man's name. And who say true fine for talk, they always can balance this. Even the disciples them, after what Christ be done die, some then try for make monopoly out of Christ in word. That make if you look at the Bible and some great, disciples them will serve Christ, some then kill them in an awkward manner. Because them back one feel supreme and they don't begin to feel supreme. They want to make many acclaim them to Christ. So whatsoever. So all this they take place where they confuse man. We lost. Now the lost sheep them. Whoa, the whites they come, the white people then go come. They add their own doctrination. The Middle Easterns they also they try. They get their own doctrination. The Jew people then also get their own doctrination. And the Africans there, what we use for practice in the ancient, we just don't forget all because we just they follow. We not get to your own doctrinations them. Now excuse me once more. So again, the specific days there of the creation. Also now what's in the Bible and the Quran say. They say it take Allah 7 days for create the world. 7 days. 7 days. So to me, the one that will make the comments there, or then words today, or what they put emphasis on the Bible and the Quran, stating that Allah make the world in 7 days. I think so. You be there Allah will make the world on your mankind. If Allah are the most great, omnipotent, the most great, they say the man just they say, thing be. Maybe in 7 seconds if they take Allah for make the world and everything in it. Maybe the man just a blinky eye, all thing not made. But Una say in 7 days for prepare the world for man. Well, Daniel now what he creates. And the Bible is based on several stories them for just Fenway, for guide man, for motivate you, for lead you, and remove you from evil. So any story we're able to captivate man, what they go tell you for captivate you, we go make you change. They go use them. But I facts them. So to me, I don't know if now 7 days it take, 7 hours, 7 seconds. If Allah great, not put time for Allah. If Allah not great, as we claim say he great, not put time for Allah. Because Allah can do anything in his own way. So again, I don't believe say man don't see Allah. We can say, but man, Allah don't give them revelation. But I don't think say any man don't ever see Allah. I think say man can get dreams, where he go get experiences, where he go feel like say he don't come close to the divine. That's I go accept. But for say you don't sit down with Allah, you don't talk with Allah, since the creation of man, if you not find your way, go back heaven, continue for dream, yeah? And when you die, you go heaven, now you go see with Allah. If you deserve for see her. So now we continue. And again, the forbidden fruit, that wrong, that concept there is wrong, but they do for sell a concept. Now it make the church always they misinterpret themselves. Now it make the Quran get away for attack the church, because the Quran or the Muslims there, they not say the Christianity is there, the conceptions there in many, and they lead so many astrays. So now I make the only sober religion for follow at this moment, as me can say to my own hypothetical view, is being a Muslim. Because then are the correct part almost. So we will continue some of their talk there. Man just need for stop for commit some of them with atrocities there. Some of them with atrocities there. We need for stop for going to commit them. And again, they begin to talk of how Jesus Christ come about. All the great prophets how they come about. Nobody Allah no make special. All man come about the same way. How some then talk say Jesus Christ, he died, he rose from the grave. Now would I say Jesus Christ ascend to heaven? All this now stories and myth. God not go do Allah not go do anything like that there for full man. 1 minute you make then see something in the ancient time, or in those time in the BCs or ADs or whatsoever, and we all time we're not able to see any other great signs. So that means God not fear to be, Allah not fear to be. Then the talk say they be used for see angels them. If they be used for see angels them, we for still continue for see angels them. And now would I tell you say angels they get wings? Now would I tell you then talk today? Say angels they get wings for fly. You they see magic they happen. Now this lifespan what we do so. Mercy man and wait time I know the business. You they see man and disappear. All I need the magic will say time we don't teach mankind. So Allah need wings for fly, or the angel they need wings for fly. What they more divine. So all them things they are a misconception for full mankind. For the normally you see things that are out of the ordinary. But for continue for mislead you. So Christ to me, not to be any special individual who Allah make, but Christ becomes special in your way because he give in heart and soul and life for serve Allah. And if they tell you say Christ he died for mankind, they lie by you. Jesus Christ not died for mankind. He died for what he believe in. He died for Allah's sake. He died for the word where they preach. Now that he died for certain example for me and you for follow. But if they say he died for we sins, so you continue for sin. Now I make the church, they can say, sin as much as you want. Now I make Christ be don't die for you. Allah go judge you now rich day. Allah go judge you now rich day. And Christ go ask you now back, I be telling you now you die for. When I excuse me, if my mind is not open, you don't go understand Tasmo. Only for open mind individuals. And when they try to divert you from your faith or your religion, we just they talk for expand thoughts them. You know, that's all. So for me, some of you are comfortable with what's in the Bible, just tell una, with what's in the Quran, just tell una, we're not wrong. When I begin to go out of our way them for learn new things them. Practice new ways them. Try for seek the face of Allah. Do it in your own way. Then say if I'm for congregate, but sometimes through congregation I really sin. Through congregation, too much church business, too much mosque business. Now they sin also. All the fornications that way can take place, it also they start inside the house of God. Allah in house. Whether at the mosque or the church. The church every Sunday now they say that they yarn themselves. One Monday they come back, they start for go club. Friday, Saturday, Sunday they go back, continue the same bad habits. So the church be used for be a holy place, but now it don't become a sinful ground. Same thing with the mosques. You know, nothing different. You know, we just the hope say the way how they practice to go, the ethics them, the people in try to be mindful, what's in them go there for. You know, man can forget what's in them go there for. Forgetting Allah and say he go there for. You know? But before he come out there, as the worker come out to Allah and us, they don't begin to go susu past somebody. They don't begin to congosa past somebody. Maybe it ain't inside mock self, and they think something bad thing in their mind. You know, it ain't inside mock so they be able to pray. They still they think bad. You know, so all this they happen within much and man them. You know, the good or the bad always they mix with the good. Where they make that good at times turn bad. So now they make Allah give Satan, you know, privileges them on earth. They say murder them, torment them, confuse them, do what you want to do to them. But the one they were able to fend me, they will come back to me. And it no matter if not few or many. You know, Allah know they need. Let me know this today, huh? You know, even though Allah says, seek me, pray to me, worship me, when I for your own benefit. Allah know they need. You know they need. You only creates man, you know, out of your own image, out of your own likeness. So if the Bible and the Quran tell you so, I go once believe in that metaphor there or that concept there. Because the way how Allah creates man, we unique. So I believe say the gods then also, they get an image like man. But they just super. You know? And last but not least, we are going to hit now with, I'm not going to add too much thing in our head. They don't know things that they try for confuse you now. All man they pray to Papa God. When I can think of Mama God. All man they pray to Papa God. All two God make that this one appear. Now in two. You always see things in two. Even though God not there in it, but he thinks say Allah back, you know, this talk I go talk, the Quran or the Muslims there or the Christian, they go say now bliss for me. For say maybe God gets a partner, they go say now bliss for me. But if Allah make things then out of your image and likeness, as them preacher, out of your image and likeness, then back must get your own PR. Then just divine. You know, the God said no need for Gibele, for suffer for 9 months till them born. Then divine. But for we as humans, then what God make man, you forgot to that constraint stay for multiply. You know, until one day you die, you resurrect, you go back to heaven. If Allah accepts your soul. So again, what's that? They're talking to bliss for me. Bliss for me, but for open ideas them. You know, we always pray to Papa God. Oh, Mama God. The Jew people, they kind of believe in this talk here also. There's a certain religion with the Jew people, they believe, say, you know, a female God day. A female God day. You know? Books and also we talk of such. The Da Vinci Code. You know, if you don't read that book there. I forget the other one, Heaven and Hell. You know, if you don't read that book there, you know, you go see some certain things like this. Some apocalypse. You know, but again, a story, a narration, for just open your thoughts. So now that's Charles mostly to do today, huh? So that left for now, and I get a blessed evening. Hopefully by next week, I don't create a new song. You know, when I don't think so, I they preach so. You know, tomato mano, you know, So I don't gist on the first two, I to go light some cigarettes. You know, but my brain can expand. And at this all I want, you know, seek them. All kind with any kind means. Not make people then lead you to him, but fair way for lead yourself to him. You know, if they die safe now, at least you try. You know, just can you follow concepts. You back fair way for create your own concepts. You know, that's all I want. We'll go talk later tomorrow, next tomorrow. Actually Monday. I go and reserve again tomorrow. You know, but if anything, when I go see me, inshallah. Stay blessed. Now, when I boy again, Charles Mostly the servant, aka Bepeko.